What's good, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give you the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. Shout out to the Reject Army, Nif-Nons, dishwashers, bedwetters, defactors of the Black Order, and we're gonna add the fallen soldiers of Stream Team. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. So get ready to witness the power and the might that is the most dangerous troll on YouTube. So, as you guys seen throughout the day, it's been a lot of beef in the Manosphere. In the Manosphere, we watched the fall of two soldiers in DJ Kuda in Thai City today. So the title of this stream is Jessica X is a Manosphere shot caller mob boss in the hierarchy of the Manosphere. So with that said, I gotta break down what happened over the last couple of days because they all play on each other, and it's always why and forever why there will always be beef in the blue manosphere. No matter how much people try to get together and do business and try to grow their channels in this sector, there will always be beef in this sector. And I want to break down to you why it happened. So where do I want to start this one exactly? So first we gotta break down the hierarchy and the structure of the groups that are in the blue slash black madness. We gotta break it down. I gotta show you the different levels, the sub levels, the bosses, the second in command. I gotta break everything down for everybody. So support your boy, Cash App. Support your boy on Super Chats as I break this down. Cause I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna get to work. But before I get to work, tell me what you like about the new logo. I'm thinking about using this one as the logo for the male troll. I really like this logo, so tell me what you think about it. And of course, y'all know Grandmaster Troll Racing and it's coming. And as the packages came in, I believe the first package that came in today, as y'all can see this right here, look at that, look at that. Yes, yes, when we start vlogging, we gonna need one of these drones to give you the nice aerial spaces, so get the nice aerial view. So be on the lookout for Grandmaster Troll Racing. But with that said, remember, Grandmaster Troll Racing isn't possible without you guys who's been supporting, so keep on supporting. I'm gonna check out the chat room. We got Dre in the house, Will Clinton, DJ Moss. We got C over. He says I'm a fool for this. I gotta break it down. I gotta break down the hierarchy, and that's where I want to start when I break this down. So with that said, let me see if I can move my scenes and let me go to what I want to show you guys real quick. There we go. Let's slide down here. See, we gotta talk about the chart. We gotta talk about what each of these sections mean in the Blue Manas. We gotta break it down. See, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start at the top. See, you got the boss, then you got the right hand man to the boss. You guys know who these people are. If we look at the masculine mercenaries, the boss is the angry man. The second in command is the Grinch guy. See how it works? O'Shea, how he runs this stuff over there. Y'all know who the boss over there, Obsidian, on his section. He's the boss and he has a right hand command. Even Stream Team had a boss. We all thought Mr. Fantastic was the boss and Game Changer was the right hand man. But what we saw through the past couple of days, we see that Jessica X is the boss and Mr. Fantastic is the right hand man. Then you got your underboss, you got your whatever, you got your soldiers, and then you got your associates. And I'm going to break down each one of these levels as I read y'all the definition to them. So with that said, let me go ahead and let me start cooking for you Negroes. We're going to break this down. Liam Johnson has gotten a wrench. That's right. Hit the like button. Get the likes up. We got 22 people watching. I need y'all to watch this. I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit bigger because I want y'all to be able to read along if y'all can. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch. Okay, you guys should be able to read that. Now let me go ahead and cook. First, you got the overview. It can take many years to become a made member in the mafia, but in order to be a made man or a made woman, which is fully initiated member into the mafia, you have to commit murder or in some cases, many murders. Once you become a made man or fully initiated member of the mafia, you are in it for life. The only way out is death. Stop the show right there. See, you guys really believe, that they're not playing mafia wars here in the Blue Manosphere. This is why they keep coming back to the Blue Manosphere. When we talk about killing members of other gangs and in some cases multiple members, we got to understand what that is. That is defeating other mob leaders and mob captains in debates or in beefs. It could be exposing them, it could be doxing them, whatever would make them look bad. If you do it enough times, you yourself can be a mob boss. Another thing you could do to be a mob boss is if you bring in a lot of money. That's right. If you could come onto the Blue Manosphere and make a killing by branding yourself, me, GMT, you had the Angry Man, you have Alpha Male Strategies dating coach, Alan Roger Curry dating coach. You had Obsidian. You got O'Shea doing what he doing. Kevin Samuels doing what he doing. We watching the rise of Bernard Riley. We seen the rise of Mr. Fantastic. We seen the rise of C Boogie. We even see the rise of Taz exclusives of the B1 network. But they all lead their own subsection within the Blue Manosphere, and the Blue Manosphere is so big, I can't even name everybody because I really don't watch everybody. There's a lot of mob bosses out here. You got Black Ram, and you got a bunch of other people who I can't even name. You got Cerulean Gray of the Gray Regime. There are a lot of mob bosses in the Manosphere, but that's how you work your way up. Let me go ahead and continue it for you. Now we have this associate level. That's right, the associate level. I gotta tell y'all who are the associates of the Blue Manosphere. See, associates are not made members of the mafia, but they work for mafia. They work for the mafia. Associates cannot turn down an order from the mafia. If mafia gives them an order, they have to follow it, and they can never refuse or they will be killed slowly. Associates are used for either drives, bodyguards, hitmans, enforcers, errand boys, blah, 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 blah. Associates are either good money makers or good hitmen for the mafia. Stop it right there. Let me continue a little bit more. Associates must give at least 30% of their weekly earnings to the captain. Stop the show right there because I don't want to bore you by keep reading. Now, who are the associates of the Blue Manosphere? I want to see how smart you guys are. Who are the associates of the Blue Manosphere? Who are the associates of the Blue Manosphere? I'll wait for this for y'all to catch up on the flavor, but who are the associates of the blue manosphere? I don't think you guys know who are the associates of the blue manosphere. In fact, the associates are so important to the blue manosphere. They're the reason why there is a blue manosphere. Who are the associates? And shout out to my man Will Clinton. He got it correct. It's the subs, it's the viewers are the associates. Now I'm gonna read back a little bit more so you guys can make the conclusion if you're still lost. When it says associates are either good money makers, and it says associates must give at least 30%, the associates are the people who donate to the captains, the mob bosses, the second command, or in this case, YouTube content creators. That's right, Dre Raphael. It's all about the money, and it can't happen without the associates, the subscribers, the viewers. They make the blue manosphere happen. So when they say the blue manosphere, the black manosphere is dead, it can't be dead because as long as there are viewers who are paying their 30%, there will always be a blue manosphere. But the best thing about being an associate of the blue manosphere, you can actually start as an associate and walk and make yourself a made man or a made woman. And I'm going to show you how it happened and who has done it. See, there was a point where I was even an associate. I saw a Boyce Watkins video, then I saw an O'Shea Duke Jackson. He was beefing with Boyce Watkins. We had two mob bosses going head to head. But I was an associate at the time, and that's how I got my start in the blue manosphere. But everybody in this sector who watches starts off as an associate 99% of the time. So now we got to get to the soldiers. The soldiers. That's right. We got to talk about who the soldiers are. Because after you become an associate, the next step, you guys watching this video, if you want to be a made man, a made woman, a made boss, you go from associate, then you go to soldier. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the chat room real quick. My man Liam Johnson says, Kenneth, you watch from afar. That's right. I'm always lurking. I'm always politicking, seeing how the streets is moving. Now we gotta talk about the soldiers, the wise guys, men of honor, the untouchables, or made men are the lowest ranking members of the mafia. The grunts of the organization generally sticking out their necks in the hopes of making a name for themselves by demonstrating their loyalty to the organization and boss and by let me start that over, and making a name for themselves by demonstrating their loyalty to the organization and boss and protecting the organization at all costs. Now, who are the soldiers? Soldiers are used to commit murders, beatings, tortures, assassinations, bombings, arsons, kidnapping, extortion, death threats. These are, yes, soldiers. Who are the soldiers of the blue manosphere? What do you guys think are the soldiers of the blue manosphere? I'm gonna let y'all try and catch up on the chat, see how far I'm back. Okay, you guys should be getting caught up right now, but who are the soldiers of the blue manosphere? In fact, I see a couple of soldiers in the chat room right now, and they don't even know it. I see people who are actually soldiers of other content creators, and they don't even know it. My man T. Over says, sip that sip juice. Hey, that's some good lemonade right there. But who are the soldiers of the blue manosphere? I'm gonna give y'all a hint. The last two people who typed in the chat room right now, C. Ova and Liam Johnson, they would be considered soldiers of the blue manosphere. They would be considered soldiers of the blue manosphere. My man Will Clinton, he's right there. He owned it right there. He said it. Mods and panelists. Now, there's a difference between soldiers. So you got mods and you got panelists and you got people who are also both mods and panelists. But there's a difference. So you want to be a panelist. It's one thing to be a mod. Anybody could get a wrench. Anybody could get a wrench. But to become a panelist, because when you jump on that panel, just like the definition said, I'll read it to you. It says the soldiers or made men are the lowest ranking members of the mafia, the grunts of the organization, generally sticking out their neck in the hope of making a name for themselves. So when you see Negroes in this sector, jump on the panel to debate or join the argument or the discussion, they are looking to make a name for themselves. So I see Liam Johnson, he loved going on Jessica X's panel, but he's going on the panel not to just talk to Jessica X, but he wants his thoughts to be heard to the whole sphere, and he wants to make a name for himself on the panel. That's what happens. And that's how you become a soldier. You go from an associate, from a guy who's just watching, you may donate here and there, but you pay with your viewership or your dollars. But when you want to become a soldier, and they drop that link to become a soldier, you gotta click on that link, put your neck on the line, get on the panel, and you gotta talk that shit. You gotta have that charisma, that speed. You gotta be witty. You gotta make sense. You gotta have that voice. You gotta have all the ingredients to make a name for yourself. See, we watched Jessica X because this stream is about Jessica X. We watched her. She started out as just an avatar. Just an avatar in the chat room. She was an associate. But her avatar gave her a pretty high rank as an associate. So I'm pretty sure the bosses at the top, they saw that avatar and they kept seeing that avatar and they tried to get that avatar to come on the panel to become a soldier. So we saw Jessica X. She started out on Mr. Fantastic show. Then she went on Game Changer show. Then she was on other people's shows. DJ Kuda, I believe Ty City at one point. But we saw Jessica X become a soldier. Even I saw Jessica X become a soldier when she was on Game Changer. I believe a video I did, the Manosphere Beauties, I had Jessica at number 6, but she was a panel member on Game Changer's channel. So we watched Jessica X become a soldier. Now you got to make a name for yourself. How do you make a name from yourself? Well, let's look at some notable soldiers. I'm gonna start with the Grinch. You remember the Grinch? He had the cartoon character. He talked that he was a strag killer, but he would troll people on the panels. When he first became a soldier, he didn't say much. He was quiet because he was a lower ranking member of the Black Order at the time. But as he began to talk more, he started to gain some notoriety for himself. He started to make a name for himself as a strag killer. Who else was a who else was a notable soldier, I want to say? My man C. Over, he was a notable soldier. He came up on the panel. I see him on Rash the Bad Guys panel from here and there. He comes on the panel, but he made a name for himself as a tech. So even see over, he may not even know it, but he graduated up to the next level. Now, what's the next level? What's the next level, you guys say? The next level after soldier is just some word I can't pronounce, but you become a captain. You become a captain. Now, a captain is a large crew of soldiers, hitmen, and associates. The captain heads a large crew of anywhere from 15 to 3,000 soldiers. Hitmen and associates. We see that hitmen and associates can order them to do absolutely anything. Stop the show right there. So now we know what a captain is. Can see over. I got my man John the analyst. I got Renzo Duckworth in the building. Salute to you. I'm gonna go ahead and mod you up real quick because I see that name a lot. I gotta give out some wrenches because I need some soldiers. I need more soldiers in the reject army. Now, when you become a captain, that's when you become a content creator. That's right. When you start off as a panelist, then after you've been on a number of panels, you become a content creator. Then you get your own associates and you get your own soldiers who are up under you. You see how the game works in the Blue Manosphere. I'm literally giving y'all the game and you guys don't even know it. I'm giving y'all the game right now. Only got 28 people watching. I'm giving y'all the game to become a boss in the Blue Manosphere. I'm giving y'all the game right now, and y'all don't even know it. Once you become a captain, that's when you become a content creator. Who are some of our captains out there? Well, let's look at the masculine mercenaries because they're probably one of the most thorough groups in the Blue Manosphere. No, they're real organized. So we know when you go over to Anchorman, I believe he live right now. You can see all the people chatting. Those who are just viewers, subs, who don't have any wrenches, those are your associates, your moderators, people who may jump on the panel from time to time, but they don't have channels of themselves. Soldiers. Then we have the captains. Captains will be people like Bishop, Red Pill, BJ Onyx. He changed his name. You got Kendra D. Those are your captains. Torian Rain. Those are your captains of the masculine mercenaries. If we look at stream teams, and we're talking about stream team, your captains were DJ Kuda, Thai City, Game Changer. At one point, when Jessica X first started, she was a captain at that time. But something happens when you become a captain and you're in a group. Something always happens when you're a captain and you're looking to shoot up to the next level. See, there's a bunch of associates. There's thousands of associate members. There's hundreds of soldiers, but there's only a handful. There's not many captains, and as you go higher, there's less bosses, first in command, second in command. There's less. So what happens? In order to be a boss, you either have to go at the person above you. And we've seen plenty of times where there was a bunch of infighting in the groups. When we look at the Black Order, it was Angry Man, then it was Cerulean, who was the right-hand man, then BGS was a captain, Kendra D was a captain, BJ was a captain, Torian Rain was a captain, the Grinch was a captain, but the Grinch wanted to move up. He didn't want his own, so what had happened was there was that beef with Cerulean, and Cerulean got ousted by the Grinch when the Grinch challenged them to a fight, and Cerulean Gray didn't show up, and the next thing we know, Cerulean Gray got kicked out of the Black Order organization, and the Grinch God became the second in command of the Black Order, or now formerly known as the Masculine Mercenary. But when the Grinch got kicked out, he became a mob boss and had the gray regime, because once you become a content creator, you get your own associates and soldiers, and now you're the head. Now he had people under him. I can't think of any content creators now. I remember one. I can't remember his name, but if you watch Cerulean, you could say his name in the chat room, but they all have their organization. But when we look at Stream Team, DJ Kuda, Ty City, Game Changer, Jessica X, there's not many spots to be the top two. There's not many spots for the top two. Not many spots. So what happened is we get beefs. And in the midst of the beefs, something happened. Game Changer went from the second in command, but he conceded his spot to Jessica X. We know why he conceded his spot to Jessica X, because he said, you know what? I may be second in command of Stream Team. I may be doing my thing out here in Cali, I'm 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 buying girls stoves. I'm trying to fly them in, but you know what? This Jessica X right here. I know if I leave Stream Team, I miss out my chances with Jessica X. But if I concede my spot, there's always a chance. There's always a chance. See over. That's right. There's always a chance. So Game Changer conceded his spot to Jessica X. Jessica X became second in command. And since Ty City and DJ Kula, since they were buying equipment, investing into the brand, doing boss moves, they wanted to become their own boss. They had to leave Stream Team. They had to leave Stream Team. So now DJ Kuda, he's a boss. He's thinking about joining the Masculine Mercenaries. That's what it looks like. It looks like Angry Man is trying to pull him in, but I think DJ Kuda, he gonna want his own, because he's an alpha man. He big on the tech. He big on production. So he wants to blow up for himself. So he may do his own thing. Ty City, he told you, I want to do my own thing. But now, after you become a captain, the next level of captain is the chief advisor or counselor. It's the boss's right-hand man and trusted confidant. The chief advisor is very powerful in the organization, and he plays one of the most important roles in the crime family. Let me see. Hold on. I want y'all to be able to read it with me. He is a close and trusted friend and confidant of the family boss for strategic information, diplomatic counsel, and sound advice. Stop the show right here. How many times have you seen the second in command the boss gets sound advice from the second in command? How many times did you see O'Shea get advice from either somebody from the Holla Game, from LAR Movement? How many times did you see the Angry Man get some advice from the Grinch God? How many times did you see Bernard Riley get advice from Obsidian? How many times did you see Obsidian get advice from Nagome? See, it's very easy to see the hierarchy of the blue manosphere. I'm going to check out the chat room real quick. I got 31 people watching. It looks like Obsidian Mamiya Ali. I don't know if it's a real or fake one. We got Cut to the Chase TV in the building. Let's go ahead. Let's make Cut to the Chase TV. Since he's a content creator, I'm gonna go ahead and make him a soldier of the Reject Army. So that's basically what the second in command is. Then you have the boss, and then you have the underboss, which is second in command. So I'm sorry, what I just read to you was the captain. So I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the underboss. The underboss is second in command in the empire. In the organizational hierarchy of the crime family, his levels of authority varies, but he's ready to stand in for the boss at any given moment. He is the second most powerful man in the crime family. Now, we really got to break down what happened the last couple of days. And this is what made Jessica X the boss. And this is what made Mr. Fantastic the underboss. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm gonna break it down to you some more. And it was all started because of this man right here. This man right here. This man right here caused another beef. In fact, he called the beef so strong. Now we got Stream Team beefing with BMT. We got Stream Team beefing with the Black Brain Trust. We got Stream Team beefing with Thai City. We got Stream Team beefing with the B1 Network over this guy right here. Now, some of y'all gonna ask. Some of y'all are gonna ask, who is this guy? Why is this guy so important? What if I told you that this guy right here, he was never an associate of the Black Manosphere? What if I told you he started out as a soldier, possibly a captain? Some of you guys are gonna say, well, what you talking about, GMT? See, this guy right here, his name is Andrew, I believe, Jackson. When Jessica X had Tommy Sotomayor, this guy right here, he did something that nobody else does on Jessica X's panel, and he made a name for himself. Not only did he click the link to get on the panel, but as you can see right here, he's a white man who cammed up. That's all he had to do to make a name for himself. Now, he said he was a soldier of Tommy Sotomayor. I don't know. I really don't watch his channel, so I can't tell you. All I can go by is what I saw and what was reported. So this man right here, day one was a soldier, and if he's a content creator, that would make him a captain. So this man in his very first 10 seconds, as soon as he clicked on the link and showed his face and sat through all the BS that is the blue manosphere, he made a name for himself. But something else happened. This man right here, he didn't just hop on Jessica X's panel during her Tommy Sotomayor show. This man right here, who was brand new to this space, brand new, think about it. He didn't know who the blue manosphere was, according to him. He didn't know anybody. But this man right here went on Mr. Fantastic's channel. When he went on Mr. Fantastic channels, y'all should have heard some of the stuff he was allowed to, that's right, allowed to say. This is why this dude, he could be a captain if he doesn't have a channel. If he does, he's already a captain. So what was he allowed to say in this? What he was allowed to say in the defense that was given? It proves why Jessica X is now a mob boss. So this man right here, let me bring his picture up. This man right here, this man right, this man right here, whatever, I can't point, but this man right here, Andrew Jackson, he got on the black manosphere, on a panel full of black men, in a space for black men. He looked the Negroes in their eye. He showed he's the only one on the panel cammed up. The only one on the panel cammed up. He showed his face in a black space and said BW's was easy. When I say easy, I don't mean EASY. I mean easy. The two letters. He said BW's was easy. In a room full of Negroes. Not just Negroes, but black men. He said that they woman was easy. I want to know what y'all think about a white dude showing up in their black space, cammed up with his government name out there, and just be comfortable to call the women of black men easy. But it gets worse than that. And the reason why it gets worse, you guys heard the story of Angry Man. He couldn't go to the white manosphere and talk what he wanted to talk about because they wouldn't allow him. So he had to create a different section. So this man right here, Andrew Jackson, was allowed to say something that no black man could say in the other manosphere. Stop the show. I'm getting ready to preach to you. They allowed this man to say something he's not allowed to say that we can't say in the other section, in the other manosphere, but he was allowed to say it in the blue manosphere. This is why the Black Brain Trust, B1 Network, and Thai City and all them is beefing right now because he was allowed to say it. And not only was he allowed to say it, they started giving out all kind of excuses. I'm talking about from Stream Team, excuses from Stream Team as to why he was allowed to say it. Stuff like, we can't be in echo chamber. He said, we just gotta be inclusive, man. All lives matter, man. We gotta value all opinions, man. You just can't keep everything all black all the time, man. I mean, can't we all get along, man? They start making all these excuses. But something happened because we know Jessica X brought Top Shelf Brad in the building. But Mr. Fantastic threw himself in front of the bullets, the darts of criticism, to protect Jessica X. And that's when I knew Jessica X completed her journey from an associate member all the way to a boss, and she did it in a handful of months, and you could bet your life on it. She's a top 10 revenue generator in this space. We got T over. He says, nah, he gotta go because once he done with the woman, he be comfortable attacking the man. Obsidian says, I will not capitulate and I will not simp. I'm talking to you, Saint Kevin. Your self-improvement, C. Booger, you Derek Jackson, the overgrown simp, and all the part, and baby Huey. But we watch all of this happen over the last number of days. We watched it happen. I told you what was about to happen. Now I gotta tell you what's about to happen going in the future. And what I tell you, it's gonna break a lot of you Negroes' heart. I'm talking about all you associate members, all you soldiers, all you captains out there who are trying to position your way to be second in command on Stream Team. Because now we all know that Jessica X is numero uno. They gonna be coming at Mr. Fantastic. You just saw Ty City go in on Mr. Fantastic. You saw the Black Brain Trust go in on Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic is gonna be enemy number uno in the blue manosphere. He has a debate coming up with DJ Kuda, as quiet as it's kept. Even though DJ Kuda will make a great argument with the equipment and production and the video editing skills and why that is more important than just content, Mr. Fantastic, he gonna win that debate. I'm putting my money on Mr. Fantastic, but you're gonna watch a lot of people side with DJ Kuda, all in the hopes to be in second in command of Stream Team just to get close to that. But what these Negroes fail to realize, I'm gonna get real close because I gotta break some news. I need you guys to hear me for this one because I gotta break some news to you guys. You see, I gotta keep it real with you guys. Before I tell you, I'm gonna check out the chat room because I know y'all talking in the chat room. See, Over said that's gonna be the dumbest debate in YouTube, but I'm gonna tell y'all what's fixing to happen, cause you guys already missed it. So I'm gonna get close, but I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna get close to the camera because I'm gonna tell y'all Negroes what's fixing to happen. All of you guys who've been simping, giving your money, being the best associate member you can, being the best soldier you can, being the best captain you can, bringing in that money, making a name for yourself. Jessica X is already tucking, and you are looking at the next Jessica X boyfriend, and you don't even know it. That's right. This man right here, Andrew Jackson. I don't know where he lives. He may live in London. He may live in America. But best believe when Jessica X makes that flight to the States, or when he make that flight to London, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you see Jessica X cammed up on his channel. Don't be surprised. In fact, what y'all Negroes need to be worried about, which y'all Negroes better hope this doesn't happen. Y'all better hope that Jessica X, you better hope that Jessica X is that avatar, because if she is not that avatar, you Negroes is going to be trouble. We talking about thousands of dollars given to a catfish. We talking about time invested in for a catfish. This is going to be so embarrassing if Jessica X isn't who Jessica X says she is. But most importantly, you are looking at Jessica X's next YouTube husband, and you don't even know it yet. You heard it from the Grandmaster Troll himself. I'm telling you what's about to happen. I haven't been wrong. Ever since I've been covering Jessica X, I told you what was about to happen. I told you. You guys try to brush it off to the side. Oh, I don't care about no Jessica X. Jessica X ain't that important. Jessica X is just a female. I ain't a sip. I said, okay. You guys don't believe, okay. You for whatever reason you don't want to believe me. Okay, I'm telling you what's about I'm telling you what's about to happen. We just saw the fall of Stream Team. What was the point of Stream Team? The point of Stream Team was to be able to move from associate into a soldier, and then soldier into a captain, and be able to get money. That was the whole point of Stream Team. They listened to 2.0, the mob bosses from 2.0 tell them you gotta do pre-recorded, you gotta do upload videos, you guys are streaming too much. When Time City said, nah, all we gotta do is go from associate member to soldier to captain. We can start making money and we can make a name for ourselves in the Blue Manosphere. Why do we gotta go the long way about it? You see, Stream Team had the plan. They had the plan. They had the plan. We watching guys like Platinum Elite, become a soldier, make a name for himself on these panels. Now, if you want to start creating content, he got himself a voice. He gonna have his own associate members and soldiers. I'm telling you, the Blue Manosphere is where it's at. You could literally go from associate to a boss in months. Super Saiyan says they need to send Jessica the Bugbear. My man Reddick says, what kind of top shelf brag comes around the community arguing online? You know he's a loser. So that's what y'all is about to see what's happened. I broke down the hierarchy for you guys. You guys know who the bosses are. You know who's second in command. You know who the captain is. A lot of you guys watching this are soldiers and associate members. I laid you a foundational blueprint for you guys to get to the bag. It should be about getting to the bag. That's what the Blue Manosphere is about. It's about getting to the bag. Why don't y'all Negroes want to get to the bag? I'm telling Cova. I told Cova, is Cova still in the building? I told Cova to go live to get Kara B so we can maneuver the reject army amongst in the Blue Manosphere and grow the brands. You see what's happening right now. We got people have had bad judgment. I've been City Game Changer and Fantasia are betas. What kind of BMs argues loudly against reparation? Another thing about your man GC. When I say you know GC a captain, you know it. He was behind the scenes, bad mouth and angry man, telling people not to watch the Angry Man. You seen it happen. Y'all seen what's going on. So with that said, I'm almost an hour in. You guys know my stream's 45 minutes to an hour. I hit the sweet spot, hit the cash app, hit the super chat. I gave y'all some great content today. I basically broke down the Blue Manosphere, the hierarchy. So as you go watch these streams, when you see people typing in the chat room, you will actually see people moving and trying to maneuver themselves in the chat room. When you see them jump on panels, you know exactly why they jumping on panels. They're trying to make a name for themselves. You see, I I didn't go that route. See, the route I went. You see, I saw a mob boss making content. You see, I'm sort of the You see, I'm the Omar of the Black Manosphere. You see, I trolls YouTubers. Like he was robbing YouTubers, I trolls YouTubers. So I saw the boss when he would make his little profit, which is the content, he would take it down. I said, you know what? I could steal that content, put it up on my channel, and then do my own videos. Since his videos garners 10,000 views, he takes it down with just 2,000 views. That gives me 8,000 views, and that's gonna give me my own associate members. And from there, I can make them soldiers. From there, I can make them captains, and from there, I can make them second in command. And I'll be taking out my boss. Y'all see me took out BGS Edmore. Y'all saw me take out Diane Corns. You guys see me go at different YouTubers in this sector. You seen the Omar of the Blue Manosphere. That's me, the most dangerous troll on YouTube. Don't it make sense to y'all now? Super Saiyan says 3.0 had good intentions, but they go ahead, hit the refresh button. Looks like we lost connection a little bit. Yep, but you guys saw me. I saw two mob bosses beefing, and O'Shea and Angry Man. I stole their content when they were beefing because they would hide it. So I was literally letting the audience see what was being said, and that was the birth of the most dangerous troll on YouTube. But like that said, I'm getting ready to close up out of here. I hope y'all enjoy the show. Hit the super chat, cash app if you can. I'm getting ready to close out, but it's your boy. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, the most dangerous troll on YouTube. Be careful out here on these YouTube streets. Don't get exposed. Don't get got. Peace.